Welcome back everybody. Today let's talk and I want to introduce you into a nice little research project we have going. My friend Zack Djurica, you know him, he built this beautiful leather quivers. He is doing recently some Thumbrings. He is casting Thumbrings. He found this ring. It was found in a grave in Serbia. Zack is from Serbia, but he lives in Canada. And this ring looks very interesting. So, I mean, I have a lot of rings and this ring doesn't look like any of these ones. That's why it's an interesting research project. Zack would like to cast this ring and then send it to me, and then I can check this ring, what it does. Was it only for decoration, for, you know, that they show off somewhere, or was it really for shooting? You know, we have some jade rings in China, they were only for showing that the emperor showed his thumbring, and some were for using, and then we see if this ring works or not, if it needs refinements or not, and then Zack could go and build a few of them for you out there, whoever wants to have one of these rings then on his thumb. So, but what is needed for it? First of all, why do we need a thumb ring? Look at all these rings, these designs, thousands and thousands of years old. Now tell me, if we are all wrong and have the arrow on the left side because this is the only way how to shoot, why should I have this thumb ring there? Doesn't make sense, right? Exactly. That's why we put the arrow on your wrong side, my friend, and then we draw with this thumb ring to protect our fingers, like you wear your 3-finger gloves. Simply always telling this is the wrong side is a little, I say not narrow-minded, because this way of archery, I guess, is way older than this 3-finger. And the second thing is, look at my feathers. Do you see here the odd feather? No, because I don't have an odd feather. When you shoot in a different style, like the one who comments that I did it wrong again, then this odd feather does not matter. When you have, and I said it in videos before, you shoot your whatever Olympic recurve or whatever modern recurve, takedown, compound, whatever, and you have these little plastic veinies on it, yes, you might want to make sure, because you have then the small fragile arrow resty, and then you might want to make sure that your cock feather is on the outside. In traditional archery, we don't have all these fancy gadgets because we don't need them, therefore we don't need an odd feather. It might happen when you shoot and you don't do katra and whatever, that the feather runs alongside the bow, but it does not deflect the arrow, at least not with me and many others I shoot like this. And what you might get, that you tear this feather off earlier than the others, but look at my feathers. You don't see a difference of all of them, no matter how I knock them, and I don't care how I knock them, because we perform our shots a little different than you might do, and that's why it doesn't matter. So simply always, generally speaking, everything else what you know must be wrong is really narrow-minded. So open up your mind, do your research. There are so many YouTube channels out there show you how to use these rings. Korea, China, you name it, Serbia, you know, and then so back to the topic. Zack needs your help because this casting is quite a time-consuming and money-consuming thing, and he started a Patreon project, so please check it out. I put the link in the description. Then you can show him some love, some dollars, and when he reaches his goal, I don't know how much he needs, $300-400 maybe, then he can start the casting process of this specific ring, which he will send then to me and I will test it, and then he can do more of them. But to get this thing started, he needs some little push, that you see what it's all about. And if you like this idea and this research that we see and figure out why this ring looks like this compared to all the other rings, does it have a purpose, why not? So we simply see then where we get, but first we need a working ring out of metal, because these 3D plastic ones, they don't do the job for that. Would be easy, but it's not going to work, so he wants to cast them, and for this he needs your support. So as said, when he's ready he will send it to me, then I can test it. Of course he will do a video of when he casts the specific ring, and I will do a video when I shoot the specific ring. This is simply the start, and to get it started we need your help.
Hello, it's Zack from Nomadic Arts Archery. What I want to talk about today is the new thumb ring I was playing with It's Thumbring that was found in grave number 5. It's called Hungarian Hill. There's a church, or there was a church, on Mountain Rudnik in Serbia, and they found the patron of the church with the Thumbring. And once I saw a couple of pictures and then read more about it, I got more excited about it. So I decided to start working on it. Right now, we got only a wax piece. But with some luck, I should have it cast next week. Idea is, I'm gonna make a ring and I'm gonna try how it works. Since Armin here is, he got more access to all sorts of thumb rings, because what I have is basically what I make. So I would be quite subjective. He have no money in it, so for him it should be basically comparing it to what he has. And I saw on his videos he got quite a few. So difference in between this type of thumb ring that I make, which is another archaeological find or metal detector find. But this one is very straight. I can go against t-shirt. Yep, it's very straight. Angle is whatever it is, and it has really nice curves on inside. So this one, for comparison, it has scalloped front part, either spoon or lip or whatever we decide to call it. It is also fairly oval. I'm gonna make it less round, more oval once I cast it. At this point, because all these things cost money, we're gonna ask for our patrons to support us, because basically it's all matter of casting it, working on it, shipping. So at this point, I'll leave it to Armin, and we can take it from there. Thank you very much. Zack, Nomadic Arts Archery.
He's a really good guy, and then we get this thing started. I'm looking forward to get this first ring and test it out. I'm not a Thumbring guy, as you know, but I have a lot of thumb rings and I have a lot to compare this other ring. And for this, and where is it now? This one, I still need to do a video, I know. But it's coming soon. Thank you very much, that's all.